President Biden has turned the Gaza genocide into a photo op for himself. Ursula von der Leyen, who's one of the key supporters of the genocide, is now trying to clear her name. She's a bona fide war criminal. It's not for no reason that Claire Daly in the European Parliament calls her Frau Genocide, or as I prefer to call her, the Nazi princess. Now let's get down to the facts. There's no problem with getting food and medicine to the periphery of Gaza. There are hundreds of trucks which are ready to go in. It doesn't change anything one whit if there is a floating pier on the water periphery of Gaza. That's not the problem. The problem is getting the food and the medicine from the periphery to the people. And Israel is blocking that. It's blocking it both physically and also by its continued indiscriminate bombing to terrorize the civilian population. There's something truly sickening when the President of the United States turns the martyrdom of the people of Gaza into an election year photo op. He's trying to recreate the Berlin airlift of 1948, this time by building a floating pier. I don't know why he just doesn't call on Captain Kirk from the Starship Enterprise to beam down Morton pot pies. This is so preposterous, so ridiculous. The idea that any sane person, any rational person can take seriously at this point in time the words of the two key supporters of the Gaza genocide outside Israel, namely Ursula von der Leyen, Frau Genocide, the Nazi princess, and President Biden. It's simply bewildering. But frankly, I don't believe it fools anybody except for those ghouls inside the Democratic Party bubble.
And Norman, President Biden and Ursula von der Leyen would no doubt refute those claims were they here to do so.
They might deny the claims, but the factual evidence denies them the option of refuting the claims. There can be no question whatsoever that the two key supporters of the Gaza genocide outside the state of Israel are Ursula von der Leyen and Joe Biden. That is not up for debate. That is not controversial. That is an irrefutable fact.
And clearly what the people of Gaza need right now, Norman, is humanitarian aid in huge amounts. And therefore, what is needed is a diplomatic solution to try and establish further abilities to get that aid into Gaza. Do you hold any positive hopes of a diplomatic solution?
No, I do not. Because Israel is determined, it's determined either to ethnically cleanse Gaza, turn Gaza into a wasteland, or to dispose of physically every living person, every sentient being in Gaza. And the United States will not exert the force to stop it. So I cannot say optimistic about a diplomatic settlement, but we should be clear on the facts. Number one, there is no lack of food or medicine earmarked for the people of Gaza. It's there. It doesn't require a floating bathtub. It's right there at the gates of Gaza. It's Israel that's blocking the delivery of the foodstuffs and the medicine. Number two, the chief supporters of the Gaza genocide are now trying to clear their names by pretending to be concerned about the fate of the people of Gaza.
And Norman, just while we have you briefly, You said back in 2020 that you'd given up on Gaza, much as it pained you. You'd spent enough of your life documenting and chronicling the plight of the people of Gaza, and that much as it pained you, you felt you had to therefore turn your back on it and move on with your life. How do you feel about Gaza and the future of Palestinians?
It would be a sin against man and a sin against God to turn your back on the people who have suffered relentless martyrdom by a heartless and at this point pathologically sick occupying power